China and the rest of the world. This is the Beijing Hour, 1 hour of news and information brought to you every weekday. Now here's your host.
Shane Bigham with you on this Thursday, May 7th, 2026. You're listening to the Beijing Hour, coming to you live from the Chinese capital. On today's program, the two states struck by a hantavirus outbreak is now sailing toward the Canary Islands and should dock within 3 days. Iran's again receiving claims by the U.S. president that the two sides have held talks and are close to ending hostilities. A Chinese cargo craft is re-entered the atmosphere in a controlled manner with some debris splashing down in designated waters. In business, China's smart consumer devices is trending up. In sports, PSG has a chance to defend its Champions League title. In culture and entertainment, a prominent animation festival in France is a Chinese feature for competition. Now today's top story. A cruise ship with a deadly hantavirus outbreak has departed Cape Verde for the Canary Islands with nearly 150 people on board. Spain's health minister said the ship will dock within 3 days. There are at least 8 confirmed or suspected cases, including 3 deaths. The World Health Organization said 3 people were airlifted from the vessel. A Swiss citizen who returned home is receiving treatment in Zurich. And Ken Down has more.
A clean holiday cruise has become the worst nightmare for passengers on board the MV Hondius cruise ship that left from southern Argentina on the 1st of April. An outbreak of hantavirus, a virus from rats, has already claimed 3 lives, sending waves of panic to the 150 holidaymakers on board. We're not just a story. We're not just headlines. We're people. And families with jobs. People at home. For Spain's Canary Islands to receive the ship as Tenerife at the coastal hospital able to manage the outbreak. Despite resistance from the Canary Islands regional government, Spain decided that the ship can dock at the southern port of Granadilla de Albona. Reactions have been mixed among residents on the island.
People are worried. After what we went through during COVID, imagine that all over again.
Once things are clarified, or they guarantee there will not be any health issues, I understand the thing to do is to bring those who need medical assistance.
The central government also pointed out that there are 14 Spanish nationals on board.
Una vez concluida la evacuación, once the evacuation of all citizens has been completed, the ship will continue on to the Canary Islands, where it's expected to arrive within 3 days. Saturday beginning the ship with very little traffic, located 10 minutes from the South Airport. Once there, a joint health assessment and evacuation procedure will be put in place to repatriate all passengers.
WHO officials on board have assured the Spanish government that none of those remaining on the Dutch vessel symptoms of the virus, and that they are currently under strict quarantine. The World Health Body says despite the human-to-human transition of this strain of hantavirus, the risk remains.
Right now is to feel safe, to have clarity, and to get home.
The ship should reach the Canaries in the next 3 to 4 days, where passengers can hope that they will finally be able to disembark and take this perilous journey.
That was Tim Brown in Madrid. Argentine health officials are investigating the country is linked to the hantavirus outbreak aboard the Antarctic cruise ship. Authorities are tracing where the infected travelers visited before boarding that ship in Australia. Hugo, an infectious disease specialist. One person infected by the virus when they have the pulmonary condition is spread it to someone nearby. What happened on the ship? Crazy one. Argentina has reported more than 100 hantavirus cases since June last year, about double the previous year's figure. Experts say climate change may be helping spread the rodent-borne disease by altering ecosystems and extending habitats to infected rodents. The French National Assembly approved the draft law emphasizing the return of property acquired through illicit, including looting, theft, and coercive sales. Lawmakers passed the bill with 141 votes in favor and none against. The legislation would create a framework for returning cultural objects obtained between 1816 and 1972. The move marks a shift from France's previous case-by-case approach to restitution. The draft law follows the Senate report can take effect. And China said it appreciates France's sense of responsibility in facilitating the return of lost cultural relics to their countries of origin. The Foreign Ministry said China looks forward to the early completion of the legislative process and hopes to work together in this field. The ministry spokesperson said China is going to work with to continue promoting